Yeah, the dreadnought goes stormy. DKGA,
Hourglass, the homecoming king, morning star, great white shark.
arm in arm with my generals.
Hands on
To all
deck,
the soldiers,
Dictator.
salute.
Low key,
Yeah,
go
long
shit.
time in the
MC
making.
signal, cemetery pro. Hey yo, and it's the guard, son.
Yeah.
Set this off.
Black sails blow and signal the arrival of the ghost ship out of the oceans of shadows, submerge the DKGA. So let the glow lead the way. This men of action respect nothing but the highest of truth. Wrecking neurons puffing in the booth. Soothsayers in the form of the formless. This is the way the gods bless. Massive explosion out the ocean. Swashbucklers and roustabouts, the crowd in disbelief. Places, drinks, rumbles and shouts. Hold down the west. We sail of coast Salish. The weak attempting to embellish a resemblance, but there's nothing like this one. At times the earth couldn't hold us. At times we drifted on our own, and that was both of us. But ghosts transcend the confines of geography. Sacred cartography, we move interdimensional. Structure hints at classical and unconventional. Influence so many, but don't mention it, yo. This is the purpose of this journey. Hit the deck, we head for Trek and then the Horn of Africa. DNRX suelta palabras a mansalva, ya la cosa se te puso trágica. This is eternal specter vision, manifest for all supporters while we laugh at your borders.
Yo, we chillin' on the sun, smoking heat. Better up here than on Earth, getting served the left leg of ends meat. Enough strength to Clark Kent's teeth. I'm an orgasm evolving to a beast. A dog tied more than one leash. A kind of war veteran that hunts peace. Building tanks, giving kids lunch meat. A man with a package at Cuntsy. Putting together eggshells like Humpty Dumpty. Stuffed with teddy bear stuffing. Going all in bluffing, handcuffing. Dinosaur toothbrushing. Living on borrowed time. What's you and yours and call it mine. You speaking of evolving minds. Subtract knowledge and call it crimes. Standing tall as giants, outbreak of a virus. Like a flock of geese, watch them migrate. Face it deep from a lion's face, sitting in a wired cage. Cryogenically engineered cyberspace. Poison in a gyro laced, a position of a bomb that a pyro place. Awaiting victims from a viral age. Dreadnought gladiators placed in a tiger cage. While we call it hate.
The most notable thinkers, mostly smokers and drinkers. Thoughts drop like the most explosive and potent of tinctures. Able to open your mind like I open my fingers. Lurking the knife from closing time to when they're open for business. Like an odor that lingers, the joint will flow through your system. Because we spit with the venom of a cobra that singes. You could try to look through your scope and to sink us, but we ride a ghostly ship on the rain coast and know how to cope with the winters. You can only hope to offend us, I don't mind a hater. Last night I wrote the greatest rhyme of all time. Spent the morning trying to find that paper, I guess I'll find it later. The grinder scraper, a minor player defines the major. Fuck your rhyme scheme, I can design it greater. We're going from quiet solitude to emerge into fanfare. Spent the last 10 years writing perfect verses in a damn lair. Not used to the smell of land air, dusty out amongst the sand flares, but right on schedule, just like bland care. Challenging us makes for bland air, so I stand here with my army upon a grand square. The collective strength of a rope that every strand shares. Over the Bible, hand swear, swore an oath. Among a horde of ghosts aboard a boat to sail every shore and coast. Swing my sword and smoke, not some sort of joke. I speak my piece and use the mic quarter choke and eventually slaughter folk.
We're like the answer to cancer, master lancers. Ectoplasmic flesh that's long gone rancid. Marked and etched from the constant lashes. Necromancers, conjuring spirits from ashes. Elemental caster, phantoms with the mental vastness of a bottomless chasm. As heaven thunders with horns and trumpets. Imagine having to bear the thorns encumbrance. Minds born in slumber, worn from hunger. I was found between portals in a time rip. Battling immortals till I was stiff in a spike pit. Leaving behind a slaughter where the lambs were brought. Equivalent to the martyrs prepared for the camera shot. Capturing a glance of God. Lotus banner marking the spot where the hammer dropped. Where we slayed fucking Lancelot. Claiming the king's sword at the gates of Camelot. Dreadnought, yeah, what?
Yo, my kingdom, rain, hellfire, and brimstone. Fly like the locust, high up the ghost ship. Seasickness, deep physics of 3 digits. 666 and 7, sail hell in the heavens. In a wake to remembrance of old poppies. Tons of smoke, ashes, sun. We homebodies in my old lobby, meet logically brainstorming. Insane swordsman trained with the 4 horsemen. Gale force winds controlling weather darts. Create storm since controlling weather with heart. You've never been sharp, so let me be blunt. We better with art still, forever you front. We take it back to a blade that's slashing the bodies. More ghosts on the battlefield adds to my army. Terracotta soldier, old stone warrior. In Akashic planes created a space corridor. Lotus origami, folding Bibles and holy wars, spreading computer virus through motherboards, hovering swarms of signs of apocalypse. Don't bury your head in the sand like ostrich kid. Dread not in this wish for eternal dragons. I unearth the magnum, pull out the uranium, blow up the stadium. Before the kickoff, you just a shady son next to the big gods.